Good morning. Welcome to Mighty Ox Trading. Happy Tuesday. Happy 4 days before Christmas. Happy, joy, joy, and all that happiness. I hope everyone's doing well this morning. I'm still waking up, but I'm here. Let's look at the markets overnight, shall we? Oh, crude's trying to get my attention right off the bat. We'll look at that here in a bit. So NASDAQ has been kind of heading up since the open. Curled up, topped out about 820, I'm sorry, 15,827. It's pulled back, now it's heading back, trying to head back up toward its high of the day. ES done about the same thing. Oh yeah, we have about a little under 300 point range so far on, I'm sorry, 200 point range on the NQ. We have about a 30 point range, 40 point range on the ES. Kappa. Copper came up fast and hard here right after 2 a.m. We have about a 120 tick range. It's also playing near the top of it right now. Gold also playing near the top of its range so far. And we have let's move this down just slightly, about a 10-point range. There's the train for this morning. UltraBond making new daily lows right now as we speak. So been kind of flat over and then just kind of dropped. Looking at about a 1.5 range. Hey, good morning, Vincent. Did you get any sleep? Crude. Crude's also at the high of its range, well toward the height of its range, about a 1.5. And natural gas, about 150 tick range. And the Russell, looking at about a 34-point range. So that's where we stand. As we start the day. NQ giving us a short signal. It's broke through the SMA line. Cool. So, have you played anything since last night, Vincent? Have you made any trades? I'm sorry, Crude sent me a short signal just a few minutes ago. Seems to be wanting to continue to trend down. Copper sent one back here. Would have given us about 10 ticks. See the UltraBond, he sent one back here before I was awake. It's come down 16 ticks. You have a long or short bias this morning, Vincent? Sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic like 3 times there. UltraBond. Trying to give a buy signal here after that long downtrend. Cool. I think that makes sense. It looks like we're been might have finally found the bottom. Well, that two EMAs looks kind of weird, but I wonder if it means anything when they cross. But I figured we had to find a bottom somewhere and start coming up. Looks like we came close to a double bottom down here on the ES. Went with a slightly higher low there. That was a good sign of a uptrend. Excellent. You really killing it. Sorry if I know that sound too enthusiastic yet. I've literally been awake for 33 minutes. My enthusiasm will come a little bit later. Natural gas coming down. So this signal that Crude sent me as I was going through my overnight synopsis would have been good. It's already dropped 23 ticks. Though I admit, when it's doing this, it's hard to tell. When the SMA line, it's slightly downtrending, but almost sideways. Yeah. Gold's kind of coming down. Signals back here. It's come down 8 ticks since then. A little bit slow here, waiting for the next volume spike, probably at the top of the hour. See, Treasury sent us a buy here. It's trying to push up, but I didn't take it. Downtrending everything. Bands downtrending SMA. Let's see what it pushes up. Proved me wrong. Uh, both energies heading down. Indices kind of sideways right now. Economic calendar. That's what I should find. See if there's anything big today. Doesn't look like anything huge today. Retail sales year over year for October. Current account. I don't know even what that is. And Red Book year over year. So it doesn't look like anything earth shattering today. Tomorrow there's a bunch of stuff at 7:30 Eastern. Tomorrow we could have some fun in the morning. And Thursday we have a whole bunch of stuff also in the morning. I think I'm up to 7 yawns now. Eh? Let's hope something exciting picks up here soon. Granted, natural gas, this has been a great signal to take on it. It's gone down 22 ticks. Let's do some charting, I guess, since there's nothing else going on here right now. Look at gold overnight. See how it did. This would have been the last one I looked at. This would have been a good move here. I don't think I would have taken that move right there. Waited for the pullback. This would have been the entry to take. You can see that would have easily given me two. Yes, giving me a signal. I'll check that in 1 second. I'll check that right now, as a matter of fact. Buy signal here. Yes. Uh, nice move up. Although it's not above, you can see here, and Russell also giving me a buy signal. If we look at the ES real quick, you can kind of see that it's having trouble getting above these levels here. You can see from back here, it's come up now 4 different times. Once rejected, twice rejected, 3 times rejected, 4 times rejected. It's right at that same level right now, trying to burst through. But I want to see it cleanly burst through. What are you thinking, Vincent? Previous high over these last moves looks like it was here at 46.0550. Yeah, yeah, it's hit 46.0550 3 different times. Now 4 different times. Now 5 different times. So we definitely need to see it get above 46.0550 in my opinion. Okay. I'm watching it. If it gets above that 46.0550 that it's been struggling to get above, that I will take along. Let's do it micro. Where's my MES chart? There we go. I have my MES chart up here. Gold giving me a signal. I was charting that. Let's see. Gold. Ooh, nice. I kind of like that signal on gold there too. Gold. Going in on ES, micro ES, 5 contracts on the micro. See how we do on that. Watching this gold as well. I'm gonna hold off on gold. We're just gonna watch this ES. Just back down. Back down under that 46.0550. Let's see if it can keep pushing up. It's hanging right around that 46.0550 level. It's meandering here. Wonder what will happen at the top of the hour. Okay, why did my chart just go black? Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I should have got in when you did. Oh, there's a pullback. As we approach the 8 o'clock hour, I want to thank everyone for joining me this morning. Still early. Hopefully we can get something out of the market. Down 4 ticks on this trade so far. 10 tick stop loss. It's my first trade of the morning. Went 0 for 3 on last night's stream. It's pulling back here. Copper with a signal. Check that quick. It's gold. So I should have got in on that gold trade. It did pull back, but now it's going. Whoa, it's really going. Copper again. Guess I should see what it's telling me. Copper, big pull back there. Down 5 ticks on this ES trade. Hoping the top of the hour might get some buyers coming in. Figure it's either going to get some buyers coming in or it's going to sell off and now my stop loss. Sellers coming in. Buyers, sellers. Saw a couple ticks spiking both ways, but right back where we were. Okay, just stop me out. Crude down. Russell down. Gas down. Nasdaq down. Gold up. Instead of taking the ES trade, I should have took the gold trade. Like I said, I'm cursed. Taking the wrong trade. When there's 2 to take, I take the wrong one. Let's see, 4601. Looks like you're still in this, Vincent. It did make a nice move earlier. Enjoy your nap, Captain Price. Big move down here on the UltraBond. Big spike up there on gold, then reject it down. Crude came down, then popped back up. That's an interesting move there. You think we could get up to 46.80 today if we get a rally? This is a pretty big move. Easier to look on the 5-minute chart. 46.80 would be all the way up here. Right there. So buy signal here on crude. Let's look at that. Why don't we? Where is my crude chart? Crude chart. There it is. Oops. Jump in on this. Okay, I'm filled at 69.75 on crude. Let's see if it continues going up. Gold and copper both sending me signals. Gold's flushing down, copper's sideways. Crude's flushing down. Oh, maybe coming back up. Oh, there we go. That's what I like to see. There we go. Got some momentum there on crude. Oh, momentum just died. Back to break even. It's going to pull back. Oh, yeah. Actually, we had a good short here to take, it looks like. But focused on this crude trade that's probably going to stop me out. Yeah, I didn't notice that the crude hit that third band, rejected. Let's see if it comes all the way back and stops me. Okay, stopped out there again. And maybe it's time to give up this ultra. Yeah. So I should have went short on this S&P. It's already gone 4 points. Again, choice between two different things, and I picked the one that doesn't go me. NASDAQ, I'm sure, is bleeding out too. Yeah, if I take the short there, it's already down massive. Taking that one, it's down massive. Treasury down massive. I take the one that doesn't work. Oh, well, one good thing. One of those trades I took that I stopped out on was actually on Sim. So yeah, the MES trade that I got stopped out on earlier was actually on Sim. So that one didn't count against me. Beautiful move down here on copper. Gold bounced on its EMA. See if it comes back up. NQ moved down 17 points before kind of stopping. ES moved down 5 points. Yeah, that's why I drew those trend lines where it kind of almost kind of double bottom there. Instead, if it drops 20 more points, it's going to be one heck of a drop. Yep, continuing to drop here. Drop it like it's hot. I'm not sure there's any real news that's supposed to come out today that'll be bad news. True. I'm out for 2 on trades this morning, but luckily I accidentally did 1 on Sim, so that saved me some. See a buy signal here in copper coming up to the SMA line. Everything. Nasdaq's also back up to its SMA line. It's a stronger downtrending line than that copper line is. Excuse me one sec. And Q are the signals it's trying to pop up here. ES doing the same thing. Remember YouTube folks, if you're here from YouTube, that I guess that would make a YouTube folks. Anyway, please hit like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Okay. Oh yeah, you did call that bounce off the EMA, didn't you? Good luck, Vincent. Russell through its SMA, then back down. S&P trying to bounce off its SMA. Nasdaq riding its SMA. Copper through the SMA. Copper should have just jumped on that. Treasury's a bit sideways. Gold's a bit sideways. Everything kind of sideways for now. Russell rejecting back down. Natural gas looking like it wants to head up. Everything's kind of riding its SMA line right now. Nasdaq's above its EMA. I'm sorry, SMA and an EMA too, but you know. What level did you get in at, Vincent? It's right about where you're at right now. Crude trying to head up again. See, it's tried 3 times. Once, twice is the third time the charm. It's already burned me once. Or try again, maybe. We're in on crude once again. S&P is above its EMA line now. I'm sorry, SMA line. Uh, yep. So it looks like it's going to stop me out again. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being overly negative right now. I need to stop that. I need to get back into a better mindset. We're up 4 ticks. See, I told you all to stop being so negative. There we go. Now we're moving. Russell with a buy signal. Oh, pulling back here on crude. We were up 9 ticks, back down to 2 ticks. Big green wick. I mean, not good. Ah, and we're back below my entry. Still down 5 ticks. It's heading toward the SMA line. My email is sending me notifications. Get out of here. Yep. 2 ticks from stop out again. Oh wow, one tick from stop out to 2 ticks from break even. It's a nice recovery. Let's hope it continues upwards. Back down. ES is moving up for Vincent. I'm stopped out once again on crude oil. Bastards. Stop me out here. Stop me out here. See, it's making higher lows. See if it pops back up there. I'm not gonna play Crude anymore today. It's already hit me twice, so as far as I'm concerned, it's dead to me today. Oh, coming down hard. Short signal actually would have been the one to take there because that just came down 11 ticks. Sorry, stretching. I forgot to mute. S&P is kind of playing with you there, Vincent. But looking like it wants to uptrend. But at this point, what do I know? That would have been a beautiful signal to take there on that natural gas. It's gone up 40 ticks. Kappa spin sideways, trying to come down. Gold sent a short signal. Not seeing much follow through. Sent this short signal here, went sideways. Sent this long signal here, went sideways. But of course, this one's going. Oh my god. Let's see. As we start to creep toward the 9 o'clock hour, I do want to thank everyone for joining me this morning. It seems to be a bit slower morning right now. Both the amount of people on the chat and the price action in general. Oh, everybody wake up! Kappa, short signal. This last short signal in the Treasury would have been good. I think I missed that when I was messing with Crude. This short signal on gold would have been good. Crude bounced off its EMA. Back up. Sorry, Crude. I don't care if you're sending me a long signal. I'm not falling for it again. It's gonna be what's gonna run 100 points, but or ticks. But if the person's here that just subscribed on YouTube, I thank you. So remember, please hit that like button as well. I guess the algorithm likes that. And what the algorithm likes, I like. Seems like we're sideways here on the indices. You can see bands are parallel, SMA's parallel, everything's horizontal. Even the EMAs are horizontal. So we're just kind of sitting here waiting. We should see some extra volume coming in here at top of the hour. Kappa. So you see UltraBonds continue to go down, golds continue to go down. So these are missed opportunities on my part. UltraBond it's basically been heading. Wow. I mean, UltraBond's basically been heading down since this level up here. It's kind of free falling. A couple pullbacks along the way, but see, it's made new lows of the day. Crude just made a new high. I'm sorry, natural gas has made a new high of the day. Crude bumped up against its high of the day. Gold earlier made a new high of the day. Copper's about mid-range. Uh, ES did make a high of the day it's a little bit ago before coming back down. Russell staying near top of its range. See that buy signal again would not have worked on crude. None of these signals are really working on crude, so we're just totally forget crude exists. Getting a short signal in the S&P, but we're still sideways. I wouldn't trust it until it got at least below 94.5. Russell pulling back as well. Copper. 1 second and I'll check that. Copper. Sideways. Not even sure why that sent a signal there. Slow, slow, slow. Let's see what happens in 10 minutes. Hopefully we'll get some volatility. Right now, we're just at a tight range of most things besides UltraBond, which is just deciding it wants to fall. ES popping back up. Buy signal. ES buy signal. Hey Walt, how you doing? 0 for 3 this morning so far. Week hasn't been good to me, but still grinding. How are you doing? Did you trade yesterday or today yet? Yesterday's open on the indices was like wild. That would have been very hard to trade, so I stayed out of yesterday's open. Nice. That open was wild. So I mean, I didn't know it. Every candle was going up, down by 30 or more. Yeah. Yesterday's open, like it's like someone was just scribbling on the chart with red and green crayons. So I didn't do anything with that. Uh, one win, two losses yesterday, but both losses were stupid mistakes on my part. And last night I was 0 for 3 on stream. 0 for 3 this morning too, but luckily one of my losses I didn't realize I was accidentally on sim instead of the gauntlet. So at least I lucked out there. Now everything's kind of ranging. Nothing's breaking out. Well, looks like maybe S&P is looking to move up here. Let's see, is Nasdaq doing it? Nasdaq's moving up. Russell is not moving up. I'm going backwards on that eval. I have to evaluate some things, figure out where I'm going wrong. I just part of me can't. It's just I'm trying to shake that whole psychology that maybe that I'm just not meant to do this. Because I mean, like, yeah, I've taken 2 losses on crude oil this morning, which is fine. The losses are fine. But I was focused on the crude trade, and I missed the gold trade and the UltraBond trade that would have worked. It's like I keep selecting the trades that don't work, and then missing the trades that do, and it's just frustrating. But Vincent's doing well. Vincent is up, looks like 3 points on this S&P. I don't know. I don't know. I just I mean, I think yeah, that's part of it. I get skittish once I take losses, but I mean, the other thing is it just seems like I never, like I said, earlier there was 3 trades available to me: crude, uh, ultra bond, and gold. I took crude that didn't work, gold and ultra bond did, and it just seems like that happens more often than not. It's like yesterday, or last night actually. If we look at NQ last night when I was on stream, you can see I was bored. I was giving eyes to the thing. But anyway, so on stream here, you see these 5 that I marked off. All these would have won at least 10 points on the signals. I took this one signal here, the one signal that ended up not working. So 5 signals would have worked, one didn't. I took the one that didn't. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, it was a bad trade to take because it was down all the way down through the bands. It was more of maybe a FOMO trade than anything. But it's like I take the one that doesn't work versus the 5 that do. Yeah, that is something I'm noticing, that bigger candles do end up causing me issues. Natural gas sending a short signal here. Hey, Aman. If you want to give me that link, Aman, I'll definitely look at it. Although, wait, hold on a minute. Nightbot's gonna probably block a link. Try and break the link up so Nightbot doesn't break it. Or just give me the name of the channel and I'll go look for it then. So, top of the hour. Not seeing any real big boost here in volume yet. Energy's heading down here a bit. Thank you, Aman. I'll definitely check that out later. Kappa. Oops. Buy signal on copper. It's been ranging as well. Gold moving up. Ugh. Crude, ES giving us a signal. ES pulling back. Vincent patiently been in this trade now for about 45 minutes. Crude, big move up here. Tang ticks. Well, natural gas moves down. Energy is moving in different directions. Russell below its SMA line. NASDAQ to its SMA line. Gold curling. ES sending a short. Not sure what ES is doing. NQ. NQ pulling back into a short signal here. Treasuries continue to bleed out. Copper continues to go sideways. 25 minutes until the bell. Would have been a decent, maybe not. It's only, well, it's only these moves here on NASDAQ. Very small moves for this time of day. Trying to look at the volume today compared to yesterday. Huh. I'm not sure how much volume normally comes after the open, but well, we can look at these candles actually. Let's go back to the 1 minute. So let's check the 8 o'clock, these last few candles, 269, 91, 71, 283. Let's go back 24 hours. I gotta stop putting eyes on these things. Uh, yeah, we're seeing lighter, a little bit lighter volume today. Not a whole heck of a lot, but somewhat lighter. Crude decided to go. So it finally broke out. This is the breakout I was trying for when I entered here and here, and kept going slightly higher and lower, and now finally went the way I had hoped on those last two entries. That didn't work out. So that's the move of the day so far there on crude. It's going up over 30 ticks. Gold with a short signal. Want to get back below this low here of 1795.9 before we do anything there. Let me see. As you can hear, there's another train coming. We see UltraBond continuing to head down. The indices still don't know what they want to do. We have a short here on gold. Still waiting for it to get below that 190, 1795.5. Indices trying to curl back up. Vincent still awake. Crude has now gone up over 50 ticks. I don't like crude. Crude's hurt me twice today. Just making sure that they hadn't lulled you to sleep. Yep, crude just going, 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 going. 62 ticks now. So that's my big miss move of the day. It made me second guess it after the two losses. So a big move down here on the Nasdaq. Biggest move we've seen in a while. 12 points down. ES down a point and a half. Earlier low of 1577, 15777. It's at 15781. Obviously, a long way to go before it hits the bottom of the session, but it has kind of broke out of this tight range it's been in, or it's trying to. Crude made a new high of the day. We'll move that up. UltraBond continues to make lows. The UltraBond has been kind of on a downtrend now for the last 2 days. Hit a high of 201, 201 something, 201.24. Since then, it's fallen about $5,000 a contract. Gold, middle range. Copper with a buy signal on the 5 minute. What's it doing? Really? Have I not been paying attention? Really? That doesn't look that great. Although that was a 10 tick move up. So we're 15 minutes on the bell, so I usually sit out at the open. So I don't anticipate taking any trades in here in the next 15 minutes. Just kind of watch things. Thank you. Gonna mute my mic as I eat some waffles for breakfast. Vincent, you gonna hold that trade through the open? It's been a pretty quiet morning. We'll see whether it's a quiet before the storm here at the open, or we're just gonna kind of be a rangy day today. Makes sense. I mean, we have been really kind of stuck in this range here. So, I mean, it made this nice move up between 5 and 6 a.m. or 5:30 and 6, something like that. But since then, we've been kind of just stuck in this range here between 94 and 46.05, basically. Crude's continuing to head up. We're about 8 minutes from the bell. Big move up on natural gas. Slow, slow, slow. Yeah. Nothing going on. Nothing at all. S&P's kind of grinding downish. Don't know if that's even a word, but it is now. Crude's still continuing to try to move up. Russell's kind of heading down. And Q has moved down actually pretty significantly that I wasn't even paying attention. So he came down here, pulled back, and then whoosh down. So if I would have entered there at 91, it came down all the way down to 62. So it's like 29 points. Pulling back now to the SMA line as we head into the bell. UltraBond bleeding like a stuck pig. Copper's pulled back. Gold's continuing to head down. The last two short signals here on gold would have been excellent. Yeah. This one. One second here. Yeah, you can see here gold would have got 26 ticks on that move. Now I could have even looking for 15, like so I do. Usually I spread it to 30 this time of day. So you see, it would have pulled back, and then it would have gave me 30, or I could have got two 15s out of it. Either way, so either way it would have worked. So that was a miss move. And obviously this one back here would have worked. Boom. And I was considering that. And I took that ES trade there instead. And that ended up stopping me out. But that was the lucky one that I accidentally did on sim instead of the gauntlet. So we'll move over to the ES and the NQ charts for the open. Vincent, what do you have your stop at? Up. Okay. That answers that question. See NASDAQ continuing trying to move down. We are less than 1 minute to the open, or what, the bell, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see what they do. Hey Jay, how you doing? I'm doing all right. You enjoying your holiday break, Jay? There's the bell. NASDAQ popping up. Not a lot yet. Only 2.5 points. Yeah, catch up on that sleep, Jay. It's not a bad idea. Uh, 8 points, 14 points, 16 points here on NASDAQ. S&P up 3 points. Up now pulling back to red. We'll continue the downtrend it started before. It's kind of indecisive. No big explosive move yet. NQ. Now maybe? 16, 21 points. There we go. Now we're seeing momentum upwards. I'm sure Vincent's not happy seeing these moving up here on the ES. So that's coming up to the SMA on the 5 minute. I mean, I don't look much at the 5 minute now, but and the SMA on the 1 minute actually bouncing off of it. Yes, try and get to high of the day, which right around 46.06 and a half. It's about 5 points away. Wasn't real strong momentum though. Uh, no, Jay. Lost twice on crude oil, and I lost also on MES, but luckily on the MES trade, I was accidentally on SIM. Okay, big pullback now on NASDAQ. So now we've burst red, green. Well, it's like Christmas lights here. Red, green, red, green, red, green. Yeah. The only thing that I mean, I missed a couple of good trades. Real quick, I'll jump over here. Oops, that's gold. Missed a couple of good gold trades, but the big mover today has been this downtrend on the UltraBond. It's been downtrending now for the past 6 hours. These have been some great moves to catch. Okay, so Nasdaq's back to green. Those red and green Christmas lights. So up 20 points now. It's doing what it did yesterday, though. If on the 1 minute candles is green, red, green, now maybe it's trying to get some momentum. S&P sending buy signals on the 1, and on the 5. ES NQ is as well. Now we're seeing this bigger move. 32 points since the open. 35. Gold sending us a signal. Let's see what gold's doing. Gold's sending us a buy signal. Came down, popped up above. Still got downtrending bands though. Downtrending SMA. Still a wait. Nasdaq, big pullback here in this 1 minute candle. Just gave everything back. Wow. Look at that. This is the 5 minute candle. It went up 36 points and gave it all back. And it's now red. And it's just continuing the red pattern. See if it continues to go down. That's interesting. ES basically did the same thing. Popped up. Trying to go back red. Big red. So I really, I really need to start marking this each day. What I have found and this is anecdotal because I haven't actually written it down, but the little bit that I've checked it out is that whatever the signal is before the open, so like this short signal here, is the way the open goes. And so far in my unscientific examination, works that way about 70% of the time. Now that was a heck of a pullback. If I had gotten in at 15,783, it pulled back to 806. So it would have needed a 25-point stop loss to not get stopped out. But I really need to start watching this to see what percentage that is. If it's a high enough percentage to start playing it, at least with like a couple micros. And I probably need to examine that to see whether or not it happens on other things too. Like let's look at gold. Gold center short. And that short would have actually been good before the open. Would have got me to the profit target. It's trying to go long now, but now we did get a buy signal on the 1 minute right after the open. And if you grab that on the buy, you would have got about 15 points, but it's still the ultra, that buy signal lasted all of a minute, and now back down. So, be an interesting thing for me to do analysis of, or be an interesting thing for Jay to do analysis of. Well, are we seeing divergence here? So interesting. Let's go back to the ES. We have down, we have red on the Nasdaq. We have green on the S&P. S&P had his one big candle, but I guess they kind of look like the same, just more green in the S&P. But either way, they haven't done either one haven't done much since the open. I mean, it opened at 15,762. It's at 15,761 right now. So since the open, I mean, we had a wide range, but right now it's right back to where it opened at. Now maybe bouncing again. ES, ES looking strong, or it was until I said that. Jay, I was actually looking at that last night, and I was thinking that too. But I looked at like the three prior years, and it looked like volume was just about normal range. I would think that people now are traveling and stuff, and are just called it a year, getting their tax stuff together and all that. But I don't know. So far, it's the volume's not. Looking at, I looked at 2018, 2019, 2020 last night, and volume didn't seem much different than normal. The best performing since the open goes to the Russell. Just pretty much going straight up here, about 16 points. Up there's the S&P pullback, and the Nasdaq pullback again. Now we're heading even lower. So since this short entry here, which would have been the signal before the open, we've gone down from 91 to a low now of 25. So it's like 70, 65, 70 points. I don't feel like doing the exact math. Oh, there's your project for your time off there, Jay. Now, the other interesting thing here is that you really need to be concentrating just on cool. Uh, yeah, sorry, my phrase. Notice we did break the third band twice here, and it reversed both times. Still, I'd love to be able to set an order. Or I mean, I could set an order. I should start setting orders right below the bands, and that would have caught like here. This would have caught 33 up to 44, 11 points. I mean, we're still going down, but like this one really, came back up and whipped all the way up before coming back down. Ah, okay, Jay. That's probably why that's probably the thing I saw my affiliate thing yesterday. Oh wait, resubscribe. Oh yeah, you mean Twitch? Yes, and I appreciate that. I did see that. I apologize. And it looks like Gab's also resubscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody in anything out there? Y'all, besides Jay, y'all quiet today. Looks like Nasdaq has found the direction it wants, and that was the direction it was in from way back here. What's ES doing? ES is doing the same. Let's check to see what we did. Ooh. So, still got 32 and 16, 48 points before its session lows there on the NQ. Copper's just kind of grinding. Gold's about mid range. UltraBond set another new daily low. Hello Ace, how you doing? Crude made a new high, daily high that is. If it had made a new all-time high, that would have been really something. Good job, Ace. The other thing I need to look at is like when does it start being safe to grab trades once, how quickly does it stabilize? Like this would have been a good trade to grab here off the short signal, but I was still afraid about the volatility from the open. So that would be a good enter, but I was still kind of skittish because of the up and downness of the open. But that would have been a good one to enter. NQ, obviously this short signal here would have been a good one to enter, but it would have pulled back by over 20 points. So that probably would have stopped me out, but obviously it's going now the direction I want it to go. So it's like, good. Copper also sent me a signal here, but that's well down into the third band, so we're going to wait to see what that does. S&P heading down, NQ continue to head down. NQ is broken 15,700 again. Again, the low of the session is. Let's look. I don't even think I'm not sure I had this marked right. Low of the session is 15,670, which was the opening candle. So came all the way up, is now giving almost everything back. So strong moves down here. We'll get to the low of the day. I'm going down, down, down in a burning ring of sellers. I don't know. I am just trying to entertain you all. The 1 hour signal. Okay, wow, it looks ugly. I gotta stop drawing eyes. Maybe found the bottom here. That would have been great, just a great move to catch. If I got it at 791, it would have reversed up to 96, so that wouldn't have been enough to stop me out there if I had just stayed through that, gotten in and stayed through. Though I'm not sure I could have stomached staying through the open. But it's gone down 100 points since. Gold popping up with a buy signal, but the SMA is like sideways. S&P continuing to kind of come down. Copper. So this was a good short signal on copper. Or, I mean, it's looking good. Now everything's kind of calm again. Natural gas made a nice move up. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me this morning. If you're here from YouTube, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. If you're here from Twitch and you haven't followed, I would like a follow. Right now, my Twitch and my YouTube are in weird synergy. As of last night, both were at 135 subscribers and followers. YouTube's taking the lead now with a 137. It'd be cool to kind of keep in synergy. You see the Russell's gotten below its SMA line. Russell was the strongest one this morning. It did its rebel thing, and when everything else was kind of just not deciding, it went up. Now it's finally pulling back with the rest of them. Gold giving us a signal. Let's see what we got. Short signal. This buy signal did not work. Came up, coming back down. I kind of like that. Let's see. Let me find my gold chart. There should be. Sell ask or no? Sell the market, Brian. Sell the market. We're in. Immediately reverses 2 ticks. So let's see where we go. Oh, I guess you kind of want to see my chart. I guess you kind of. There we go. There's my gold chart sitting down 1 tick. UltraBond. Are we finally bouncing on bonds? Yeah, UltraBond has come up a bit here. Uh, Nasdaq continuing to head down toward its low of the day. It just hit the low of the day and bounced. UltraBond trying to give us a short signal here as well. Gold trying to head down for me. Two ticks on this trade so far. Not a lot of velocity on it. There we go. Now seeing a little bit of a move. Five ticks, six ticks, seven ticks. Pull back. Pull back, break even. Now we're negative. God, what the heck? What? Is nothing gonna go my way today? And it's about to stop me out. Here we go. So I went 8 ticks in the profit and then reversed on me and stopped me out. I don't understand why I can't catch a break anymore. So copper would have went to my profit target. Gold didn't. And look at that. Ah, man, look at this. Pulls back, and now is, oh my god. So if I'd been using a 15 tick stop instead of a 10 tick stop, I'll still be in this trade and up. It's gone 17 ticks so far. Meanwhile, NQ is still playing with its daily low, right at it. Actually, really? Low is 670, and it's gone down now to 655. So it went down 15 points below. It's weird how little 15 points looks on when you have a chart up that's showing hundreds of points. And yeah, I agree. Jay, let me look at that. I mean, ATR, I mean, the ATR is basically following the. Actually, it touched the ATR. You can see it touched the ATR here. So, I mean, if I had made the ATR my stop loss, I still would have got stopped out on that trade. Unless I made the original ATR the stop loss. But that would have been, let's see how much. 93 up to, yeah, 16 ticks. That wouldn't have been horrible, I guess. I don't know. I'm getting, the problem is then, okay, let's say I make it, if I had made it the ATR 1.6, so, what kind of reward to risk am I looking for? Am I looking for, if I'm looking for like just 1.5, which is there, we haven't reached it yet. So, I mean, we're back, back to that whole what if I'm using the ATR as a stop, what kind of reward to risk am I looking for? And am I willing to take $160 hit if it goes to the stop? Now I can go to the micros and make that $80 if I only did five. That's what I should be doing. Just I didn't get the micro gold set up yet for some reason. I think I did, but Ninja Trader hadn't saved it for some reason. I mean the bounce off the SMA. Right. Jay, I'm not exactly sure what you mean. What bounce? I'm kind of confused what you're saying. course, my brain's not firing on all cylinders right now. Too many carbs. So, like, are you saying, okay, so instead of getting in here, waiting for the bounce, and then getting back in, say, here after it's back below the level it originally fired at? Interesting idea. But, I don't know, then you have the problems here where it just goes. I mean, there was a little bit of a pullback there, or, well, I guess we need to look at how many times it just goes and how many times it pulls back. Like there's some areas I expect it to pull back before it goes. Like here, it comes down, pulls back up, and then goes. I expect that, and usually won't get in right on the signal. I'll wait for that pullback. Like here, this one just went. Here it just went. Here it just so I don't know. It has pros and cons to it. If it goes right away, then you're missing that move. And the ones that go right away seem to be a stronger move. Now, if I had set that at a 16 tick stop, this would have went. Well, it's gone 29 ticks so far, so it would be almost a 2 to 1. It's 1.8 to 1. Uh, Nasdaq's continuing to fall. Bonds falling again. That would have been a good signal again to take. S&P is not falling like the Nasdaq is. The S&P is kind of sideways. Russell going up. So right now the three indices are kind of doing three different things. Russell's going up, Nasdaq's going down, S&P is going sideways, Crude's going sideways. Oh. And natural gas kind of going sideways and upish. Did everybody on YouTube die? Uh, yeah, I think S&P above its SMA. Say that 5 times fast. So this Russell signals. Maybe I should just be following the Russell today, because let's see, the Russell. As a 5, was obviously much more than 5. Let's see here. This short signal. I wouldn't have taken the short signal here, but that would have stopped me. Well, Actually, I mean, if I was depending on, I don't know. I gotta look to even see what I decided on with the Russell. So 4 points it would have won. Five, otherwise it wouldn't have. But then this one obviously would have went as well. This has gone up since this signal 8 points. Seems to want to be trending upwards there. Nasdaq showing it's heading up. ES is sending us a buy signal. Nasdaq 19-point candle up, biggest candle we've seen since the open, or shortly after the open, I should say. There's a buy signal in ES. Let's find an ES chart. Let's find a micro ES chart. We'll try this again on the right account. Buy the market. We're in. One of these got to work, right? I can't have the absolute worst luck ever. There we go, up four ticks. I see these support resistance. This is actually the range it was in earlier. Is it going to go back into that area? It pulled all the way back to my break-even spot. You've got to be kidding me. Meanwhile, the Russell's continuing to meander upwards nicely. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. I apologize. I forgot to show my chart here on my MES trade. Hey, Rich. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Pull back to my man. Now we're down by 4 ticks. And back up. It's torturing me. It's always good to take a break here and there, clear the mind. Crude sending a short signal. Crude's burned me twice today, so I'm not touching. And now we're getting some cement, maybe some momentum on this MES. And if you do all that, then get that on video so we can put it on YouTube and make some money off of that. Yeah, we've definitely seen some huge pullbacks in the market. We're seeing some movement up here. Maybe I'll actually get lucky on this trade. We're up a little over 2 points. My stop just moved the break even. Oh, my stop's trailing. I didn't think I had this set of the trailing stop this, but hey, at least we're guaranteed some profit on this trade. Continuing to move on up. Moving on up. Come on, continue. Let's see 4,600. Let's see 46. It's struggling a bit here. Let's see if it can continue up. $45.97 on the high so far of this move. My trading has been absolutely horrible, Rich. Absolutely horrible. I had a great FMOC day. On FMOC, I nailed. Oops, okay. We just trailing stop just stopped us out on that trade. Give me a second. I'm not sure exactly what we got on that. Let's look. Wow, down $513. Holy heck. On that trade, we got 2 points. So got $50 on that trade. And I did a great trade on FMLC on Wednesday. Caught 55 points on NQ for an $1,100 trade. Caught another trade later that afternoon for $200. And that's been my only green day in like the last 2 weeks. I don't know exactly what. It just seems like, if I have like 3 trades that I could take at once, I take the one that doesn't work and the other 2 do work. It's just been a really rough couple of weeks. But I did get a win there, 50 bucks. NQ and ES pulling back here now, so I got out just in time. That my trailing stop did save me. As we're seeing a short signal. Maybe this is the short that Vincent's been waiting for. NQ sending a short. I want to see it get back below that low of the day, which was now 15,647. We're about 15 points away from that. UltraBond back up to its SMA line. Approaching 10:30. Probably will trade for another 15 minutes, close to half an hour maybe. Copper. Copper trying to make some moves. I have not won a single trade on copper all month, so I'm kind of shying away from it. Uh, where'd you get in at, Vincent? I should have jumped on that short. It's already, well, it's not really, but well, yeah, I should have jumped on that short. It's already down 6 since that signal. Ah, uh, that's not that late, Vincent. You're up like 12 points, aren't you? 2. That was a nice catch, Vincent. So your key to success there, Vincent, was that I didn't jump in that trade at the same time because then it would have reversed. Excellent job, Vincent. Still say I just need to hire you to trade for me. Great work. Hold on 1 second. Copper sending a signal. Hold on a minute. Copper trying to send me the signal. So we can see here that, I'm an idiot, and the last three short signals on NASDAQ would have been good. Also, putting these eyes on here looks kind of weird once the thing keeps going. So this one would have worked. 98 down to 77. And whenever, I could have just stayed in for that whole move. This would have been scary. So this one would have worked. This one would have worked. This one would have worked and worked more if I was willing to would go through that pullback. And this one would have worked. 651 down to 613 would have definitely worked. So 4 straight short signals would have worked. This long signal I wouldn't have taken, but 92 up to 806 would have worked. That buy signal wouldn't have worked. But so, 4 straight short signals would have worked here on NQ. Testing low of the day again on the NASI. Would like one more good trade. Treasuries look like they're finally trying to regain a little bit, but they did this over here. We're seeing leveling out here in the indices. Nasdaq just tickled a new low and went back up. So now Nasdaq, there's that new low. It's not far off yesterday's lows. Yesterday hit a low around 495, I believe. 492 it looks like. A daily chart here. It's just to see whether it rebounds. We are now back to levels of October. S&P moving back down. Nasdaq making new lows again. I really did think we'll see like a bounce, but I mean, obviously it did come up some from yesterday and all that, but I didn't think it was going to give it all right back. Not sure we're going to get another good trade. I think I've missed my opportunities for today. Stick around for 5 more minutes or so. Remember that next streams are Wednesday evening and then Thursday morning. There's no stream Friday, obviously. CMA, yeah, Country Music Association. CME is closed Christmas Eve, and I wouldn't be streaming anyway, even if it was, because I don't think anyone should be trading on Christmas Eve. UltraBond going to back down. I'm almost tempted to jump on that because we've been in this downtrend for so long. Is it going to continue down? You see here, try to pull back here and here, then continue downward. It is through that SMA line. Yeah, what the heck? What the heck? Uh, UltraBond. Have a great day, Rich. Here's my UltraBond chart where I'm trying to decide whether I want to jump in on this or not. See if I get filled here at 196.02. Did not get filled. See if it comes back for me or not. It did. We're in. And again, it's giving me the wrong parameters. I don't even have this in anymore. I've been saving. I'm going to have to fight with Ninja Trader. I'm down one tick. Down two ticks. So we'll watch this trade play out. And that'll be our last trade of the day here on stream. Something going to go my way. We're up one tick. Two ticks. ES. Try and crawl back up. Indices might have finally found a bottom. Index is going up is a good sign. Index is going up usually mean bonds are going down. I don't know why. There's probably something to that. Oh, that was another nice signal on crude. Excuse me, up, back down, back to one tick down. There's the big. I think this wants to go down, but taking the profit again. Two ticks. Things are very slow. Oh, never mind. Now it's back up to the SMA line. We're gonna move stop down one tick, which is just above the SMA. If it blows back up to the SMA, then it's not gonna work. Sideways here. Back to break even. There we go. Back up. Back down. Back up. Back down. Still just one tick here. Up. Break even again. Up. Maybe now it's finally wanting to go down. Come on, bonds. You know you want to continue to go back down at least to this level here. Where we hit earlier? 95.30. Yeah, that'll be decent. I'll take that. NQ. Let's see what the good old NQ is doing. Trying to head up. Oh, there we go. Now we're 3 ticks in the profit. 2. Watching it. Watching it. Yep. A lot of orders sitting right at 196 even. And it's having trouble breaking through that level. We can get through there, we might see some momentum downwards. Hey Jay, go do me a favor and open a brokerage account and go in and short about 100 UB contracts for me. uh, well, 100 UB contracts, shorting 100 UB contracts would cause it to go down a couple of ticks. Still sitting 2 ticks. And 1 tick. And back to break even. Oh boy. This trade might take forever. And I do have groceries coming here shortly. Not yet though. Yep. Nope. There. Back to 1 tick down. Two ticks. I moved the stop to 196.05 as a 3 tick stop. It's above the SMA line and also above the ATR line at this point. One tick from stop out. Well, back to break even. Up, back in profit. Okay, so maybe. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Come on, everybody join in. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Tannenbaum. Ah, back to break even. Back to one tick in loss. Completely sideways for the last 5 minutes. Bells that open ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to make some profits tonight. Bunch of signals that I've totally blocked. CNQ is heading up here now. And it's going up 15 points, so that would have been a great signal to take while I'm here just drowning in UltraBond slowness. Gold has just fell down. It's fallen and it can't get up. Yep. And I just got stopped out. So that's a great way to end the day. And we're going to call it there. We're back tomorrow night, Thursday morning. Hope everyone has a great day and hope everyone has better luck than I've been having. And we'll see you all tomorrow evening or Thursday morning. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.